I know that we also have some more student exhibits ongoing over there, as you can see. That is a great collaboration between ARS and BME, both departments, and we'll talk about that after the exhibit because I know that I would love to have the deans talk about their experiences with STEAM and what they'd want to do with it as well. So I'd like to first bring up our first dean, Nicole Sampson, College of Arts and Sciences. Please welcome Nicole Sampson, Dean.
So first of all, I want to say, wow. I saw the invite, I saw the flyer. I had no idea what I was going to experience today. This has been way beyond anything that I imagined, which is what I think the whole STEAM experience is about, is just we heard some quotes earlier, taking your imagination and extending it as far as you can to think of the next thing. And I love the allusions to science fiction and making them reality so many years later, and I'm waiting to see what our use of skin is going to do to inspire the next generation of CAS and CEAS students. Part of my job here is to give thank yous, so let me make sure that I thank all of the audience for coming today. I want to say I saw some opportunistic thinking there going on. Ivy was inspired in the moment. That just doesn't happen in Zoom. And I know we're live streaming and we're thinking of you, but we wish you were all in the room with us because this human interaction is so important for inspiration and creativity, and we need to get that back. So thank you, everyone, for organizing this, and the library. Thank you, Professor Nobi Nagasawa from the Department of Art, Professor Chan from the Department of Biomedical Engineering, and the libraries for hosting this and having this event here today. I'd like to thank Professor Ivy Ramakrishnan from Computer Science, Professor Karen Lloyd from the Department of Art, who shared their projects, and Michael Lee. You've put together an amazing program, so thank you for emceeing and for doing all of this. Luigi Tan and Sarah Zabo for your impressive presentations and intros. I've said it, I'm going to sort of scrap my remarks. We're running over time, and I know Dean Longtin has some things to say, but just to say these connections, let's keep making them. They're very important for our future, and the College of Arts and Sciences and the College of Engineering and Applied Sciences will continue to work together to bring the art, the A into STEM, and make it STEAM. So I look forward to next year, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Dean Sampson. And now I'd like to welcome Dean Longtin up on the podium to talk about his remarks.
Thank you, Michael. I'll be very brief. First of all, again, to echo Dean Sampson's comments, I'd like to thank everyone for making this happen. I mean, especially the chance to convene, the sense of community and personal exchange. At the end of the day, that's really what all of this is about. So 2 observations. The first, as human beings, we have a natural tendency to categorize. It's part of the firmware or the DNA of what we do. And so for a long time, the categorization has been that art is kind of over here, and STEM, science, and so on is over here. But in fact, and I think you've seen this today, nothing could be further from the truth. And when we get the 2 of these together, some fascinating things happen. For example, from the artist's point of view, bringing technology into the picture is an additional palette of colors that they can use for their creative efforts. On the engineering and the science side, believe it or not, it's actually a pretty creative profession, but it's not something that we exercise or necessarily work on. So the chance to engage with an artist where creativity is their currency, right? That's what they deal with on a daily basis. The opportunity to engage at that level is nothing but a win-win situation. That doesn't happen very often. The second thing I would say is that all of this that you see happened from a grassroots level. This was not upper administration saying, thou shalt do this. No, this was 2 people that got together, realized a common interest, and began to put together what you have today. And that's an amazing thing, and also an incredibly powerful opportunity. It means that all of us, can make this happen. So again, to echo Dean Sampson's comments, we would love and support more activity like this and would be right there with you to try to make this happen. The last thing I would say is a technical observation. As I walk around, I've seen some common themes, two in particular. One is that most of these things have either an Arduino in them or 3D printed parts. And Arduinos are little controllers that have become very popular, and 3D printers are very versatile and inexpensive ways to make things. The point is, these are examples of technology that have democratized technology for all. There's a low barrier to entry, they are inexpensive, and they are plentiful. And that, I think, will further foster this integration of STEAM. Thank you.